Hi everyone, welcome back to the Good to Know channel. I'm so glad you're here. Grab your favorite drink and let's chat about something that might just explain why you've been feeling a bit off lately. Did you know that over half of us aren't getting enough magnesium? This tiny mineral that's powering everything from your heartbeat to your mood? And get this, most people have no clue until symptoms sneak up. Today we're uncovering 7 signs you're low on magnesium and don't even know it. Stick around because I'll share some super simple ways to fix it with food you probably already love. Let's dive in. Sign number 1, there's annoying muscle cramps and twitches that wake you up at night and hit mid-workout. You know, that sudden Charlie horse in your calf? Magnesium is like the chill out switch for your muscles. It blocks excess calcium from overexciting them. Without enough, your nerves go haywire, leading to spasms. And yes, cramps can signal an imbalance where you're low on magnesium but have a relative excess of another mineral like calcium or even potassium. Magnesium deficiency often occurs alongside low calcium, which is hypocalcemia, or potassium, hypokalemia, creating a vicious cycle where muscles can't relax properly because the electrolytes are out of whack. Studies back this up. Folks with low magnesium see way more cramps, and a randomized, double-blinded study published in Nutritional Journal in 2021 found that magnesium supplementation significantly reduced the frequency and severity of leg cramps in older adults. Speaking of tests, skip the standard serum magnesium blood test. It only measures about 1% of your body's magnesium and can look normal even if you're deficient inside your cells. Go for the red blood cells, your RBC magnesium test instead. It's way more accurate because it checks levels inside your red blood cells where most of your magnesium hangs out, giving it a true picture of your stores. Oh, and here's a sneaky culprit. Too much caffeine from coffee or energy drinks, or diuretics like certain medications or even alcohol can flush magnesium out through your urine, worsening your cramps. If you're big on coffee like me, that's worth noting. Amp up your magnesium intake to counter the loss and see if it helps. Sign number 2, constant fatigue that coffee just can't touch. You're dragging throughout the day, even after a full night's sleep. Magnesium fuels your cells' energy factories, those mitochondria that make ATP, the body's main energy currency. Low levels mean sluggish production, leaving you wiped out, and it can even mess with your adrenal response, making stress feel even more exhausting. It's sneaky because it feels like just life, but trust me, boosting magnesium turned my afternoons around. Suddenly, I had some oomph to tackle that evening walk without crashing. Relatable, right? If you're nodding, you're not alone, and pairing magnesium-rich snacks with B vitamins can amp that energy level up even more. For example, try pumpkin seeds, which pack magnesium along with B1, B3, and B6, or almonds for magnesium and B2. Even a banana with a sprinkle of nuts gives you a B6 boost alongside magnesium. Research supports this too. A study in the Book of Magnesium in the Central Nervous System 2011 found that patients with chronic fatigue syndrome, closely linked to fibromyalgia, had low magnesium levels correlated with their symptoms. Sign number 3, high blood pressure creeping up, even if you're eating healthy. Magnesium relaxes blood vessels like a warm bath for your arteries, helping them dilate and flow better while countering sodium's tightening effect. Deficiency, they constrict, spiking blood pressure and straining your heart over time, is linked to endothelial dysfunction where vessel linings get inflamed. Research shows supplementing can drop systolic pressure by 2 to 3 points on average, which adds up to big heart protection. For instance, a review in Nutrients Journal in 2021 indicated that magnesium intake of 500 to 1,000 milligrams a day could reduce blood pressure by up to 5.6 points. I chat with so many viewers who discover that after a routine checkup surprises them, including me. Scary, but fixable. Try adding potassium-rich bananas alongside your magnesium foods to double team that BP. Sign number 4, tossing and turning all night. Insomnia on repeat, can't unwind. Magnesium boosts the superstar calming effect in your brain called GABA, short for GABA aminobutyric acid. Think of GABA as your nervous system's natural brake pedal. It slows down overactive neurons, quiets racing thoughts, and tells your body it's safe to relax now. When magnesium is low, GABA can't work properly, so your brain goes into overdrive. Magnesium also supports melatonin production, that sleep hormone, while dialing down cortisol, that stress hormone that keeps you wired. On top of that, it eases restless leg syndrome, another thief of sleep. Restless leg syndrome, or RLS, is that frustrating condition where you feel that uncontrollable urge to move your legs due to that creepy crawling sensation like tingling or itching, often kicking in at bedtime and making it hard to drift off. And it can disrupt sleep cycles big time. Research in Frontiers in Nutrition 2022 showed that magnesium combined with vitamin B6 effectively alleviated RLS symptoms and improved sleep in affected individuals. Personally, for me, because I've dealt with that before, a handful of almonds before bed was my game changer. Who's with me on eating better Z's? Pro tip, combine it with a wind down routine like herbal tea to make those nights truly restorative. Sign number 5, that edge of anxiety or irritability bubbling up over nothing. Snapping at loved ones or feeling on pins and needles? Magnesium calms your nervous system by regulating NMDA receptors. NMDA stands for N-methyl-D-aspartate. Think of these gatekeepers on your brain cells that control how much excitatory chemical like glutamate gets in. When magnesium is low, these gates stay open way too long, letting in a flood of signals that overstimulate your brain and cramp up anxiety or mood swings. It also supports serotonin and dopamine balance for steadier moods. Deficiency amps up your stress signals, think chronic fight or flight that heightens perceived threats and even combines to PMS mood swings. It's why so many people feel off mentally before physically. I've had viewers swear magnesium boosts melted their daily worry. Hang in there, small changes help big time, especially if you layer in mindfulness apps for that extra calm. A study in Nutrients 2020 highlights how magnesium deficiency symptoms overlap with stress, including irritability and mild anxiety, creating a vicious cycle. Sign number 6, headaches or migraines that derail your day. Throbbing temples sound familiar? Magnesium eases blood vessel spasms in the brain and quiets overactive nerves by blocking glutamate buildup, a migraine trigger. It's especially clutch for hormonal headaches or those tied to stress, with trials showing it can slash frequency by up to 50% and cut severity. Personally, when I had a headache, I used to pop pills like candy at that time. Now I reach for a spinach smoothie, and bonus, it pairs well with riboflavin, which is your vitamin B2, for even better prevention. If this is you, science says you're onto something. Track your triggers and see the difference. Research in the Journal of Headache and Pain, 2012, supports magnesium as a safe, inexpensive option for migraine prevention, with low-grade magnesium levels found between attacks. Sign number 7, heart palpitations that make you pause, like your tickers doing the cha-cha. Skip beats or flutters? Magnesium stabilizes your heart's rhythm by balancing electrolytes like potassium and calcium across cell membranes, preventing irregular electrical signals. Low levels raise arrhythmia risk, including atrial fibrillation, that chaotic upper heart quivering, per big cohort studies, and it can worsen with dehydration. It's alarming for sure, but upping intake often steadies these things. Many find relief in just days. Though, always chat with your healthcare practitioner. Monitoring with a wearable like a smartwatch that tracks heart rate 24/7 can help you spot patterns, such as flutters after caffeine, stress, or low magnesium days, so you can connect the dots and adjust sooner. For example, a large study in the Journal of the American Heart Association in 2022 linked mild hypomagnesemia to a significantly increased incidence of atrial fibrillation over 20 years. Well, phew! Those are the 7 signs, but here's the good news. You can turn it around easily. Eat more magnesium-rich foods like almonds, spinach, pumpkin seeds, dark chocolate, and avocados. Aim for at least 300 to 400 milligrams daily. If needed, try a gentle supplement like magnesium glycinate before bed. Why glycinate? It's one of the best forms because it's highly absorbable, your body takes it in efficiently with a high bioavailability rate, often better than forms like oxide, ensuring you get more bang for your buck without wasting much. Plus, it's easy on the stomach, unlike citrate, which can have a laxative effect or cause some digestive upset at higher doses. The glycine amino acid in magnesium glycinate is chelated, which also promotes relaxation and better sleep by crossing the blood-brain barrier, making it ideal for anxiety, insomnia, and nighttime use. And cost-wise, it's affordable and widely available, typically costing less per effective dose than some premium chelated options while delivering great value. Many find it a smart, budget-friendly choice for long-term supplementation. And manage stress with walks or deep breaths. It preserves what you have. Test levels if symptoms persist. Serum tests aren't perfect, but they're a great start. Well, there you have it. Knowledge is power, friends. If this resonated, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more real health talk tips, and share with someone who needs it. Want to go deeper? Check out my video on different forms of magnesium. Who should take it? Who should take what? Glycinate, citrate, malate, or threonate, and exactly when. Check out this video right here, and in the description, you'll find more information on that. What's one change you'll try this week? Tell me in the comments. I read every one of them. If any of these hit home, drop a comment below. Let's support each other. Thanks for hanging out on the Good to Know channel. See you next time. Take care.